Hold up.
Yo, what is going on, you guys? I'm FlipArtsOrchard, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys everything you will earn for maxing out the mission team WRAITH. Now, something that I do want to point out to you guys is that with the recent updates coming to Infinite Warfare, they have actually raised the max level cap for mission teams, where the max cap of a mission team was level 50, where it has now been raised to level 100. However, when you get a mission team to level 50, that is the level where you have unlocked essentially everything for those mission teams, which I will be covering in this video today. But if you guys are interested in finding out what happens after level 50 for mission teams, there is a video on the channel, so be sure and go and check that out if you guys are interested in that. Now, as you guys can see at the top right, my WRAITH mission team here is level 50, which, like I mentioned earlier, the max level to earn unlockable items in regards to your mission teams is level 50. So with that said, if I continue to level up my WRAITH after this, I can, but instead I'll be continuing onward to completing the next mission team, which is the newest installment on Infinite Warfare with the most recent patch update of when I'm making this video, Blood Anvil. Also, if you guys want to see everything you guys get for maxing out the other mission teams such as JTF Wolverines, the Orion Initiative, Saber Team 7, and what happens when you guys max out a mission team, I have videos on each of those teams on my channel and more, so go ahead and check them out. So first, we're going to check out the calling cards you will earn throughout leveling up the WRAITH mission team. So with that, we're going to head over to our barracks, select change calling card, and then scroll all the way to the bottom where it says mission teams and select that. And here, you'll see that I have 10 calling cards unlocked for WRAITH, and you'll be rewarded with one calling card roughly every 5 levels. The final calling card that you guys will unlock, the 10th calling card for this mission team, will be an animated calling card called Live by the Sword. And yes, for each mission team you work on, the 10th calling card for each of those mission teams will provide you with an animated calling card as well. Also, for those of you that haven't noticed, in the mission team select screen, the order of mission teams and by which they are unlocked goes by JTF Wolverines, the Orion Initiative, Saber Team 7, WRAITH, and the newly added Blood Anvil. However, in this section here for the calling cards, the order goes as JTF Wolverines, the Orion Initiative, WRAITH, Saber Team 7, and then Blood Anvil. I'm not exactly sure why it was done this way. It was perhaps maybe an error or something like that, and I'm wondering why it was never fixed or patched. But then again, they are just calling cards and they are just slightly out of order, so it's not that big of a deal, but I figured I would mention this in case anyone else was thinking the same thing. Maybe their game was glitched out or something was confusing and out of place. So if you guys are wondering about that, it is just slightly out of order. So it's nothing to do with your game, it's probably just the way they put it in together when they were finalizing the game and putting all the codes and everything like that. So again, the order of the calling cards are a little bit mixed up here, but it's not really that big of a deal. Another thing that I do want to mention about these calling cards in regards to our mission team WRAITH is that our calling cards seem to have nothing to do with the mission team WRAITH, or at least I don't see the connection between them. And the reason I say this is because typically the calling cards have something to do with the look and feel for a particular mission team, where WRAITH really doesn't have that feel, that look, or anything like that, or at least I'm the one that might be missing something here. For example, our animated calling card Live by the Sword seems like a calling card that is more appropriately named for something for our Saber Team 7 mission team instead of the WRAITH team that we're currently on. And also, the calling cards usually have a connection with the names and pictures to what we'll find for our combat rig outfits given to us by our mission team. But just before we head over to our combat rigs, we're going to back out here and go to our barracks again, but we're going to check out the emblems we got from WRAITH, which is just under where we just were in the change calling card section. So we're going to go and select emblem and scroll over to mission teams at the top, and here we're going to be able to see that we've unlocked 5 emblems to use for our calling cards and emblems. You'll get the mission team logo, then you get the mission team patch logo, an image that's most likely to be the mascot of that mission team. So in our case, we have the Grim Reaper. We also have a simple black logo with the white background, and the last one will be some kind of view of that mission team's HQ or base. So for our mission team WRAITH, we have the outpost. From here, we can now back out all the way to our mission select or main menu and head over to our create a class, and from here we're going to check out our combat rigs. So we're going to select combat rigs one more time so we can see all of the available combat rigs. Now, each mission team has a specific combat rig related outfit, and in terms of WRAITH, through leveling you'll be able to earn head pieces and body pieces called Doppelganger and Grim, and these are only available for 2 combat rigs, the Synaptic combat rig and the Phantom combat rig. By selecting personalize on my Synaptic, I can select the head section here, scroll over to mission teams, and here you'll see I have the headpiece called Doppelganger. I'll equip this piece and head over to the body and do the same thing, and as you guys can see, I have a matching Doppelganger body piece as well. I'll equip this one here, and now we have a completed Wraith set for our Synaptic to use. This Doppelganger set is really nice, especially since it is, as the name implies, Doppelganger. Your Synaptic looks exactly like the commander of Wraith, IR-15 or Iris, and when you have the Wraith mission team active, you'll be able to see a bunch of Synaptic combat rigs in the background standing at the ready and prepared for battle. Also, a very nice touch with this set is that the Wraith's logo is a Grim Reaper with only showing the skull, but if we spin our Synaptic around to the back, you'll be able to see a skeletal spine along the back of this Doppelganger body piece, and if you check any of the other body pieces for this combat rig, they do not have any designs on the spine, so that's really nice added touch that they have on here and attention to detail. Now we're going to back out from here and select our rig again, but this time we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom for the Phantom combat rig and hit personalize, and from here we're going to select the head section and scroll over to mission teams, and here you'll see that this time instead of Doppelganger like we saw for the Synaptic, we have one called Grim for our Phantom. So I'm going to equip this piece here and head over to the body and do the same thing, and as you guys can see, there is a matching Grim body piece. So I'll equip this final piece here, and now we have another complete Wraith set for our Phantom to use. The Grim set is one of my favorite sets for any combat rig right now, maybe first or second to that of the FTL combat rig Bladework, which you guys can get from Saber Team 7, and this is a really badass outfit that we have for our Phantom to use. The color coordination fits really well with the color theme of our mission team Wraith. We also have the mission team logo on the jacket for our body piece. We've got these red dread-like pieces that fall off around the head, through the shoulders, and down the back of this outfit, which is, to me, kind of like a futuristic texture similar to that of the ghillie suits that we have, and the Phantom is actually a sniper combat rig, so it really fits in well. Another nice touch they have is on the headpiece of the Phantom, we have a faint skull mask showing on the front there, similar to what we have for our Wraith logo, but it also gives me that ghost mask vibe from the Modern Warfare series, and also the attention to detail they have on the mask and the logo for the Grim Reaper face with a red dot in one of the eyes, and our Phantom headpiece has that red line kind of like it's bleeding from the eye or something like that in the same eye position, which again by far is one of my favorite combat rig suits that I've seen so far. From here we can back out and go to our combat rig gestures, and yes, you also get gestures for leveling up your mission teams as well, and when you scroll over to just near the bottom there, some of them will say only available in supply drops and others will say only available through mission teams if you haven't unlocked those items already. So Wolverine's Move Up in Filthy Lucre is from JTF Wolverines, On Me and Victory is from the Orion Initiative, What and Boom are from Saber Team 7, and finally Be Quiet and You're Dead are from Wraith, and the newest additions of Be Gone and Crush are from the newest mission team Blood Anvil. So now before we leave the combat rig section, we can go down to Taunt, and yes, you also get Taunt for leveling up your mission teams as well. We can head all the way to the bottom, and the last 10 taunts for your combat rigs are going to be here. If you guys didn't know, you actually get taunt specific to your mission teams like I mentioned. The first in the fight and the primal taunt are from your JTF Wolverines, Vigilance to Victory and the Warrior are from the Orion Initiative, What Were You Thinking and Not So Smartwatch are from Saber Team 7, Glitch Out and Showdown will be from our mission team Wraith, and Impatient and Get to Work is from the new mission team Blood Anvil. Here is what Glitch Out and Showdown look like. Now from here, we're going to back out into our Create a Class menu and click on a loadout that I had ready for you guys. So from here, we can personalize our weapon, and in this case, we're going to be looking at the Widowmaker Smoke as well as the Kendall 44 Cartel. We're going to select Camo and head over to Mission Teams, and here you'll see that through leveling Wraith, you'll unlock a weapon camo called Paranoia. This camo has the Grim Reaper vibe with all the red eyes and skull faces just behind all the black lines coming through. It kind of reminds me of the Zebra camo, except with a lot of extra skulls and red eyes in the background. So now we're going to head out from here and go to the weapon accessories. So we're going to scroll over to Mission Team, and there you will receive Wraith's Death by Hanging weapon accessory, which looks pretty nice, and this accessory along with all the other Mission Team weapon accessories will be unlocked at level 44. This weapon accessory here, the Death by Hanging, is pretty nice. It definitely captures the logo of Wraith perfectly, and it also has decided to take up the color scheme of silver like the Saber Team 7's weapon accessory, the 7th saber, which leads me to wonder if Blood Anvil's weapon accessory will take up either the bronzish gold or the silver color, or maybe it will take up a whole different color on its own. Now, one more thing I do want to check out before we leave our loadouts here is weapon reticles. We also get weapon reticles when you guys level up, and your mission teams also provide you with those weapon reticles for your optics. However, keep in mind that the variable zoom, tracking chip, and thermal optics cannot use mission team reticles. So I'll add a reflex optic to our Kendall 44, personalize the reticle, and head over to mission teams. And here you'll see for the JTF Wolverines, you will get the Lacerate reticle. For the Orion Initiative, you get the Stars Align reticle. For the Saber Team 7, you get the Fulcrum reticle. And for our Wraith mission team today, you will get the Harvest reticle. And for Blood Anvil, you will also get the Blood Splatter reticle. Now here, I'm going to cut in a clip of me using the Widowmaker Smoke and the Kendall 44 Cartel, both with the Wraith's Paranoia camo, as well as the Death by Hanging weapon accessory, as well as the Harvest reticle on the optic for the Kendall 44. And after this, you'll understand why I'm showing off the Widowmaker Smoke and the Kendall 44. Now for the last and final thing that I'm going to be showing you guys for the Wraith is the pretty amazing weapons you earn through leveling up this mission team. So we're going to head over to our mission select or main menu and head over to the quartermaster, and from there we're going to select armory and then go to the mission team depot. And here you're going to kind of see why I was showing you guys the Widowmaker Smoke and the Kendall 44 Cartel. Here you can see the level of my mission teams as well as all the weapons I've unlocked for this mission team. Also note that each of these weapons are unlocked at every 10 levels of a mission team that you guys are working on. So you'll get 5 weapons through leveling: level 10, 20, 30, 40, and finally 50. At level 10, we have the Widowmaker Discipline, which is a common prototype and has the Presence of Mind weapon perk, which will give you the ability to have infinite hold breath duration. And at level 20, we have the Karma 45 Commission, which is a rare prototype and has the Headhunter weapon perk, where headshot kills will instantly refill your magazine, with the addition of a second weapon perk, Focus, which reduces idle sway while you guys are aiming down sight. At level 30, we have the HVR Carnage, which is a legendary prototype and has the Hitman weapon perk, where killing all enemy players grant a large bonus to your payload meter, with an addition of a second weapon perk, Sharpshooter, which will increase the damage in range, and this can be stacked with the rifle barrel attachment. And at level 40, you will get your first epic weapon, the Kendall 44, like I've been showing you guys earlier, which has the weapon perk Hit and Run that will increase your movement speed while aiming down sights, and with the addition of a second weapon perk, Stability, which will reduce recoil while able to stack with a foregrip attachment. The secondary weapon alone is fast, accurate, and deadly. And finally, when you guys reach your way to level 50, we have a second epic weapon to give you guys, the Widowmaker Smoke, which has the SBD weapon perk, which allows this weapon to come with an advanced suppressor that will deal normal damage in range, because typically when you guys add a suppressor to a weapon, it'll lower the damage in range but makes your weapon a lot more accurate. But with this SBD weapon perk, it's the best of both worlds, of having free attachment on your weapon, of having a weapon where when you fire it, it also won't be seen on the radar, and the damage from long range doesn't decrease at all. And there's also a secondary weapon perk on here called Readiness, which allows you to reload faster when the mag is low, and this can be stacked with Dexterity, making this epic variant of the Widowmaker called Smoke a sniper's dream weapon. So with that, I believe I've covered just about everything in this video, aside the levels of which you earn certain things and salvage and things like that. But hopefully you guys really enjoyed this in-depth video about almost everything you guys will be getting for leveling up here on the mission team and maxing them out here for the mission team Wraith. And next up will be Blood Anvil, which you guys have seen sneak peeks of unlocks already through this video, but even still, stay tuned for when that video does come out for when I max out Blood Anvil. And if you guys haven't started up leveling up your Wraith mission team already, start doing it right now so you guys can get those amazing weapons, especially if you guys love sniping. But hey, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to drop a like, and if you guys haven't already, consider subscribing, because if you don't, you're missing out on awesome videos like this. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. So later days, and peace out.